Welcome to Renegade Gaming News, and today we're going to be looking at Project TriTri. Trinity Trigger is currently being developed by Three Rings, who worked on Story of Seasons Pioneers of Town, and it consists of a notable cast of RPG veterans that include Nobuteru Yuki, who was the character designer for Second Densetsu 3, Secret of Mana 2, or Chrono Cross, as well as Raita Kazami, who was a character designer for Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yuru Kuboto, who was the writer for Octopath Traveler and Bravely Default, and as well as Hiroki Kikuta, who was a composer for Secret of Mana and Second Densetsu 3. All of those are amazing members for this cast. So, kind of excited about that. It's not often do you get a really good team to work on a lot of games anymore, especially veterans like this. But not just them. As far as the artists, there's going to be some notable artists there that have worked on the Pokemon series that are going to be handling creature design. So there is that, and I think that'll be pretty interesting. Leaked proposal documents reveal the concept story genre as well as the platforms that Trinity Trigger will be released on. And currently, we know it will be released on PS4, PS5, and the Nintendo Switch, which I think is great because Nintendo Switch, as most people know, is one of my favorite consoles. I do like the PS5, so I mean, I may just as well like it just as much. What I wonder though too is how the processing power is going to work with that, being that the Nintendo Switch is not as powerful as a console as the PS5. So it may not matter. It may not make a difference because we saw other games that ran very, very well on cross platforms. So it could work, but it work and look just as good on both of them, or it may be kind of a downgrade graphically. But that we'll just have to find out and see. The Courier was set to release information regarding Trinity Trigger on May 26th, but it turns out that the Japanese retailer accidentally released the name of the project, the release date, as well as some of the early screenshots. And Gamatsu was able to get this information regarding Trinity Trigger from the website and compiled them together before the listings were taken down. The story of Trinity Trigger seems to be fairly reminiscent of RPGs of the past and are similar to certain Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy 6. But other than that, the story behind it is the concept of it is it's a 90s era traditional RPG experience for the modern age. A completely new title from developers of the previously worked on traditional fantasy RPGs. A story about a young man who is caught up in a fate to save the world and the excitement of exploring fields and discovering treasures. And action based gameplay in which you pave your own path to victory. This is a straightforward fantasy RPG like never before. For those who are once children and have now grown up, and for children today, playable alone or with others. This was come directly from from Gamatsu. I believe that's probably directly from the website before it was taken down, and that is the information we currently have. There is more information on the different styles in that. I'll put the link to the Gamatsu article in the description below. But based on that article, it looks like Trinity Trigger is set to release on September 15th at the price of 8,580 yen, or about $60 US, just adjusted there. So am I excited about? Oh man, I'm actually really excited about this. I think this will be really, really good title, and I look forward to it coming out September 15th. It might come, it might get pushed out, but that's what they've currently got down for. So it's still a little ways off, so we have time to wait. Maybe we'll find something on the next Nintendo Direct coming up in June on whether or not we're going to have this title piece. As well as, don't forget, we do have on May 26th what they originally planned to release information about this game. We may get a trailer, we may get something, a whole lot more information. So just stay tuned to Renegade Game News, and we'll see what happens. But I appreciate you all being here, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have fun gaming.